The reason behind the possible strike: the pilots' union and WestJet are at an impasse over issues like wages and scheduling. WestJet is Canada's second-largest airline, with more than 1,000 pilots flying to over 100 destinations. But the company is facing a potential strike by its pilots, who are unhappy with their working conditions and pay. The pilots are represented by the Airline Pilots Association, ALPA, which has been negotiating with WestJet since September 2020. The main issues of contention are wages, scheduling, fatigue management, and job security. According to ALPA, WestJet pilots are paid significantly less than their counterparts at other airlines, such as Air Canada and Delta. They also claim that WestJet has been violating the collective agreement by imposing unilateral changes to the pilots' schedules, resulting in increased fatigue and stress. Moreover, they fear that WestJet's expansion plans, which include launching a new ultra-low-cost carrier called Swoop, will undermine their job security and seniority. WestJet, on the other hand, argues that it has offered a fair and competitive compensation package to the pilots, which includes wage increases, bonuses, and stock options. The company also says that it has been flexible and cooperative in addressing the pilots' concerns about scheduling and fatigue. Furthermore, it maintains that Swoop is a separate entity that will not affect the existing operations or workforce of WestJet. The two sides have been unable to reach a deal despite several rounds of talks and mediation. The situation escalated in April 2023, when ALPA announced that it had received a 91% strike mandate from its members, meaning that they could walk off the job at any time after May 19. This would cause major disruptions to WestJet's flights and passengers, especially during the peak summer travel season. WestJet has said that it is prepared for a possible strike and that it will do everything possible to minimize the impact on its customers. However, it has also urged the pilots to return to the bargaining table and find a solution that works for both parties. ALPA has also expressed its willingness to resume negotiations, but only if WestJet shows a genuine commitment to addressing the pilots' issues. As of now, there is no certainty whether the strike will happen or not. But if it does, it will be the first time in WestJet's history that its pilots go on strike. It will also be a major challenge for the airline's reputation and profitability, as well as for the Canadian aviation industry as a whole. WestJet Group, which includes WestJet Airlines and its low-cost subsidiary Swoop, is facing a possible strike by its pilots over contract negotiations. The pilots, represented by the Airline Pilots Association, ALPA, gave a notice on Monday that could allow for strike action as early as 3 a.m. on May 19. This could disrupt travel plans for thousands of passengers during the Victoria Day long weekend. The main issues in dispute are wages and scheduling, according to ALPA Canada. The pilots have been negotiating with the airline since September 2022, but the two parties are at an impasse. The pilots' first union contract, which expired at the end of 2022, was the result of an arbitrated settlement reached in 2018, which averted a threatened pilot strike. The union says it wants a fair and competitive contract that reflects the pilots' contributions to the company's success.